talk about this Tanfoglio Venice 1911. Very good air gun, but I start having problem. I had this one for maybe 4 years maybe, right? And right now the problem getting worse and worse. What problem? Because this one's semi-automatic, right? You can just cock it, and when you shoot, you just keep pull the trigger, bang, 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 until this everything's empty, right? And the problem is sometimes, okay, that was before when I put the trigger and this thing go like this way, right? I mean, after you shoot, and this is like this, right? Position. The cock is see like this. You pull trigger, you shoot again, and then you go back, you know, and like this, you shoot again, right? Yeah. And the problem is like sometimes when you put the trigger, it will not shoot. So that means you can feel the trigger when you put the trigger. There's no click, all right? It's not how to say, it's not engaged. The trigger is not engaged, right? Even though the cock is in the cocking position after you shoot, right? So, but you know, you can, and then sometimes I have to do a little bit tickling, you know, or wait a little bit and then shoot again. And then later on I found out probably it's trigger problem, right? So I just lubricate everything and disassemble it still. And then I found out this morning it's getting worse. The way I can solve this one, oh, I know trigger problem. I thought it was here, right? Because the thing you have to put in, right, when you shoot it, right, hold it tightly. But later I found out it's not here. And then I say, okay, when the trigger there's not engaged, okay, I have to use the finger or this, pull it a bit, pull out, and then I can shoot again. And then later on, finally, I found out the problem is this thing, the cock, okay, the hammer. The hammer is not, maybe it's not into the correct position, right? After you shoot, it should be at a cocking position like this, you know. So somehow, maybe inside spring somewhere, okay, it's not as good as before. Maybe it's getting older, you know, so it's not working, right? So the way I can still playing this one, okay, it's like after every shot, I use another finger to pull this trigger, pull this hammer a little bit, and then problem solved. All right. If anybody know how to really solve this problem, okay, you can let me know. But right now, I don't have any solutions. Only way I can do is like disassemble the whole thing, maybe change something, replace something, spring or something. I think this is a spring. You know, when you shoot, after you shoot, this one put this back, right, and put this hammer into the cocking position. But this one is not fully into the position. Okay, it's a little bitty, you know, the space maybe. The force is not. Maybe the force is not strong enough, or I think maybe the spring, you know, cannot really work as good as before. You know, even though look like this one in the cocking position, but actually it's still a little bit space. You know, it's not into the full position to make this trigger fully engaged. Okay. Anyway, so I can still play it. You know, so I just use my another finger to, if I shoot, after I shoot like this position, I just do a little bit like this, and I can keep shooting. Right. Problem recognized, solved manually.